I'm going to show you how you can work with a group of children to create an interactive sound book for the classroom. I'm going to use Book Creator to compile the book, but we're also going to use an app called Chatterpix Kids to allow the children to take photographs of objects around them that start with a particular initial sound or letter. For the children then to put a mouth on them and to record their own voices saying that word clearly, making sure the initial sound is said quite clearly. So this is Chatterpix Kids, and it's now waiting for me to take a photo. The first sound that we're going to concentrate on as an example to put into our book is the letter B making the sound B. So it's asking me to take a photo, so I'll tap on the take photo and I'll go and line up my image, which for me is going to be a book. I've taken that photograph. It's now asking me to put a line showing where I might like the mouth to appear. Now, if you were photographing the character in a story or in a book, you would put this dotted line exactly where their own mouth is. But for me, I'm just putting a mouth on this object, so I'm going to draw it right across the center. It then will want for me to record my voice to allow that object or that mouth to open and to talk. So I'm going to tap on the microphone.
Record in 3, 2, 1, go!
I am a book. I stop it. I then can play it back.
I am a book.
And you can see that
I am a book.
And you can see that the mouth actually says whatever it is the child recorded. Okay, and so the second part of the task is to compile the interactive sound book in Book Creator, and that will involve inserting those movies the children have individually created to represent each sound that you're focusing on. So I've opened Book Creator and you can see that I've started the cover and I've added an image and I've added the text. If I go to the next page, this is where I get to add that movie that we created from the camera roll. It'll be the last video there. I pop it in, and then it's really easy to reposition that or to make it smaller or do whatever you want to do with it. The other thing I want to do is I want to put on the letter that the sound represents. So I'm going to add text, and I'm going to put a capital B, and I'm also going to put the small b. Pop that in, and then what I can do is I can make that bigger if I so choose, and I can also color that background so that it stands out. The background, I can color that background so that it does stand out. The next thing I want to do is to add a sound recording of that B and the sound it represents. So I can add plus, I can add a sound, and I can record my voice. The letter B says B. It's there now as an icon, and what I can do is I can put that right over the letters, because when the book is viewed in iBooks, I want the children to be able to see the letters but not that icon. I want them to be able to just tap on the letters and for them to hear that sound. So I'm going to go into the inspector tool. I'm going to make that icon invisible in iBooks. So now I've got my movie, I've got the letter itself, and I've got that hidden sound recording. Now if I go and I send it to iBooks and open it there so I see what the completed product will look like, it will open for me. There's my cover. I swipe to go to the first page. I can view the movie.
I am a book.
I can then tap on the letters.
The letter B says B.
And that shows the start of how you would create that interactive sound book.